In today's video, I'm going to be going over my least favorite crochet tools and my favorite crochet tools. So let's get started. Welcome to Sweet Cake Patterns, where I feature modern crochet patterns for the maker and their littles. And so in today's video, I want to go over my least favorite crochet gadgets, tools, and my favorite crochet tools. So number one is crochet hooks, and in my opinion, worst crochet hook is these Susan Bates or Boy brand crochet hooks. When they don't have any kind of ergonomic they give my wrists pain, and at age 14 you wouldn't think I'd have pain, but I do when I use these. So they're painful, they make me crochet so much slower. These are by far my least favorite crochet hooks. Now my absolute favorite crochet hook is the Clover Amour brand crochet hook. Now I'll link all the products I mentioned in the description box below, so you can go check that out. But this is my absolute favorite crochet hook, and it's just so comfortable. I have made over 800 crocheted items using these this crochet hook, and you can see that it is in still great condition. It hardly looks used at all. So that is by far my favorite crochet hook. Now number two is tapestry needles. If they have a small eye, you can't really get the yarn into this spot. This eye is what it's called. But if it has a big one, you can't even get it through like your project to weave in your ends. So favorite tapestry needle are these metal needles. I'm not super picky about what kind of metal needle, but as long as they're metal, they have a big eye or decently big eye, and not super sharp end. So these are my absolute favorites, and I'll put, once again, links in the description box below. And so that is my absolute favorite tapestry needle. They're just so much easier to work with, and they give me a much smoother finish. Now, the third thing that is my absolute least favorite is stitch markers. Now you'd think that there wouldn't be much of a difference between stitch markers because most all of them are plastic, and you know what could possibly be the difference, but there's a huge difference. So these regular plastic stitch markers that you would normally get on like Amazon or with some crochet hook, they are really hard to close, and they snag. They tend to be much more, have much more snags or snagging potential, and they just, overall, it's much less enjoyable to use these. They're very frustrating. Now my absolute favorite stitch markers are these by Clover Amour. They're absolutely amazing. They close and open super easily. And I've once again made over 800 crocheted projects using these, and you can see that they're still in great condition. They still close, open, and they just work amazing. So I buy the set on Amazon or Joann's, wherever you want to get these, but they come with 36 stitch markers. I have lost some of them, but anyway, they come with 36 stitch markers, and I absolutely love them. So now on to number four. Now number four is tape measures, and the worst tape measures are any kind of tape measure, in my opinion, that don't wind up or aren't retractable. And that is because they're just so much more inefficient, and they just take so much more time, and they end up, I don't know if you have this, but they roll all over the floor, or my little siblings get them and run all around the house with them. They're just awful. They're super annoying. Now, my favorite tape measure is just any kind of tape measure that is retractable. I have my eye on some CoCo Knits tape measure, and I'll link that in the description box below, but and I'll maybe add a picture here, but they're absolutely beautiful, and they go well with a thing that I'm going to show you next in a little bit. And one thing to note is that you can actually, when you're doing a gauge swatch, I highly recommend using a ruler or something that's firm or straight, and because these can sometimes get kind of warped, especially if you're making like a garment or something and you want a very accurate measurement. And so I wouldn't recommend these for if you're trying to make something really precise. But otherwise, I absolutely love this, and I have been using it for a very long time. Okay, next thing is a gauge ruler or something to measure your different sizes of hooks. In my opinion, the absolute worst kind of hook thing is anything that is metal, because when you take a metal hook and slide it in here, it makes the most hideous sound, and you feel like, I don't know if you can hear that, you feel like you're just scratching up the metal. So this is the only, unfortunately, gauge ruler thing that I have, but I would highly recommend CoCo Knits. I have been eyeing it for a really long time. CoCo Knits, they have a gauge and ruler set, and so I would highly recommend that, but anything that is not metal would be perfectly fine. Alright, so number 6. So my favorite scissors that I use constantly are these Friskers scissors that they open. You just push the lever and they open, and then you close it and they just stay shut. I absolutely love these. I use them all the time. They're great for when you're making pom-poms or anything that you just need a nice sharp scissor that's really high quality. I recommend the brand Friskers, and I'll put a link down below to this, but yeah, I just highly recommend good pair of scissors. Alright, so number 7 is a crochet project bag. Now you can use most anything, but in my opinion, the worst kind of crochet bag is a crochet bag that doesn't have pocket holes on the side to feed your yarn through, and just because it's so annoying to have it come out from the top, and normally it just gets tangled with like the strap. In my opinion, the absolute best crochet bag that you could ever get, and I'll once again have this link down below, is this, I believe it's called Luades, something like that. I might be botching the name, but it's super high quality, amazingly nice bag. It has so many pockets. You can see here's a pocket that I put this in. The whole front pouch, you can put your hooks in. You can see those are most all my clover hooks, and scissors, stitch markers. You can fill it with so much. It's a huge bag, and you can use it as a crochet bag that you use the strap or these handles for, or you can use it as a crochet backpack. There's pockets in the back, pockets on the side. There's 3 yarn holes for yarn to come out of on each side, so there's a total of 6. And then there is, in the inside is just massive, perfect for all of your yarn. Let's see, perfect for all of your yarn, and I just absolutely love this thing. I bring it wherever I can. So that is my absolute favorite crochet project bag, and I have been using it for the past close to a year, and it's just held up amazing, and I absolutely love it. Alright, so number 8 is ball winders. Now, in my opinion, the worst kind of ball winder is a ball winder that doesn't attach to your table, and that is kind of cheaply made. So if it's cheaply made and doesn't attach to your table, I definitely would not buy it. Now, I decided to wait to buy a ball winder for a couple of years, and I decided to get a really good high quality ball winder that I would be happy with, as I'm just kind of a frugal person that doesn't want to have multiple ball winders. So I decided to get the Stanwood ball winder. This clamps to your table, and it's just really, it works beautifully nicely. I absolutely love it. I've had it for over 2 or 3 years, and it's just held up really, really well. So I absolutely love this one, and I will once again link this in the description box below. Now, one thing I do with this ball winder that might not be normal, but I absolutely love doing it, is I just attached it to an old stool of ours, and I just have it near my crochet station next to the couch, and I just then can use it whenever I need to, and it's just attached to something that it won't be just sitting around on the floor. All right, so number 9 is finger guides, they're called, and these are really awesome for any crocheter. Now, I haven't had any experience with a really bad one, so I can't tell you about the worst kind of one, but I can give you a link and tell you about my absolute favorite one. And so this is the Boy brand finger guides, and you can see that's what it looks like. Will it focus? There we go. And then this is what it looks like. So it's a silicone ring that's just super nice and thin. It fits on your finger. And then what you do is you put different, there's 3 different sizes that come with it. So there's finger guides, or these little plastic things, that there's one for bulky weight, medium weight, and lightweight, or yeah, lightweight yarn. And what you can do then is you can attach this onto your ring, and then you can use your yarn and pull through. Otherwise, I tend to get a really bad like kind of rug burn thing on my finger, especially if you're crocheting for a really long time, and it is so annoying and irritating, and it makes me have to stop crocheting when I really don't want to. So this is why I highly recommend getting. It's only a couple of dollars on Amazon or on Joann's, and it's just super, super nice to have. So number 10, my number 10 favorite thing to have is a really nice high quality crochet hook case. Now, I have experienced some ones that are kind of junky, but I would just really, really, really recommend you to get the Tomorrow, I believe it's called, crochet hook case. And you can see that is what it looks like. And you can get multiple different like prints. And this is again on Amazon, and what I love about it is that it has two zipper pouches. And what I like to do is I have my bulky weight, my bulky size crochet hooks in the first pouch, and then I have my smaller crochet hooks in the second pouch, and then you can fit all your stitch markers, your scissors, everything in here, and I just really love having it all nicely on hand. So that is number 10. All right, so number 11, and this is the bonus one, this is called the CoCo Knits Maker Board. And I have had this for about a year, and I absolutely love it. It looks like it kind of like almost like an iPad case, but what you can do then is you can put all of your things that are magnetic on the bottom part of it. So let me show you what I have. So first I have scissors, and my scissors are actually a little bit magnetic, but I would probably, I'm on my bucket list is to get the CoCo Knits their scissors, and then they're also their tape measure, because it would it's magnetic, and so it would actually stick much better to this magnetic board. And then I have my metal darning needle right here, and then what I like to do is I take my stitch marker case and I put a magnet in there, and then I put it onto the magnet board, and it stays there really nice. So that's what I like to do. And then what you can do is if you have, let's say, a pattern, you can put it on this board, and you can then have easy access to it. And so I absolutely love this thing. And I would highly recommend you get the the ruler and gauge set, and then the tape measure, and they also have magnetic stitch markers, and those are also, I've been eyeing, that I really want. So then you can just use this as your kind of your home base and have everything magnetic, so that they all stay on your maker board really nice. So this is magnetic on all sides, and I absolutely love it. And you can always buy more magnets from them and all kinds of things, but I absolutely love this thing. And so that is my last crochet essential that all crocheters need. Now, some of the last things, they're not as much of essentials, but I still love them, and it makes crocheting, the crochet experience, so much more enjoyable. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and do subscribe to my channel, as that really helps me know that you like this kind of content and helps me grow. So thank you so much in advance for doing that. I would love to hear from you. So please leave in the comments down below what your favorite crochet notion that I mentioned is, and if you like one of my least favorite crochet items, I would love to hear from you and connect with you. So thank you so much again for watching this video, and do remember to subscribe. I make a new video on Fridays, and I'd love to see you there.